Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the next question. Okay, so this question belongs to GATE CSC 2014 set 1 guys. The given question is an operating system uses a banker's algorithm for deadlock avoidance when managing the allocations of three resources X, Y and Z to three processes P0, P1 and P2. Okay, the table is given below presents the current system state. Okay, so the current system state here, the allocated matrices show the current number of resources of each type allocated to each process, and the maximum matrix shows the maximum number of resources required to of each allocated process to each process and maximum. Okay, yes, okay. So there are three units of X, 2 units of Y, 2 units of Z still available. So X, Y and Z 3, 2, 2 are available. Okay, so the system is currently in safe state. Okay, consider the following independent requests for additional resources. Okay, so request 1, P0 requests 0 units of X, 0 units of Y and 2 units of Z. That is requested by P0, and P1 requests 2 units of X. Okay, so if these two more requests have been added, so which of the following is true? Only request Q can be permitted, only request 2 can be permitted, both can be permitted, neither can be permitted. Okay, so let us start solving this particular question guys. Okay, so let me write down everything which is given guys. Okay, so the first thing is they are clearly saying that they gave that allocated matrix, right? So P0, P1, P2. So the allocated matrix is for X, Y, Z is 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1. So in total there are 2 Z's, 3 Y's, 5 X, and they clearly told that the additional resources which are left out are 322. So in total we are having 854 resources, right? X, Y and Z respectively, right? Yes. So they also told that the maximum resources which these people need are 843, 620, 333. So now what are they requesting guys? So they are indirectly requesting for 842. Okay, this guy is requesting for 300, this guy is requesting for 122. Okay, so now as per my understanding we are having this resources free, right? Yes, so now I can give a chance for this particular guy to execute, right? Yes, and once that execution is done, he is going to release these resources, right? Yes, so 322 I will add that to 112 it, so I will end up with 533. So now I can give this a 533 like this first value, and this guy can execute, right? Yes, and once this guy releases 320, 358, so these resources can be given to this guy and he will start execution. So indirectly this is in a safe state, right? So there are multiple order of a safe sequences. So he clearly also informed that the system is currently in safe state. So now what he is saying is so P0 is requesting for more 2 resources. So P0 is requesting for 2 more resources of this. So now there it is saying 5 resources are required. Okay, and similarly P1 is requesting for 2 more resources of X. So P1 is requesting for 8 resources of X. So let us try to solve it now. So if you try subtracting now, so it is 8, 0, and now this value will be updated to 4, and similarly this value, so 8 minus 3 is a 5, so this value is updated to 5. So let us redo the same question. So now currently I am having 322 resources. So the only chance which I am having is I will give the chance to P2. So now once P2 takes these resources and once it executes and it is going to release the allocated resources, these resources. So now I will end up with the 533. So now I can give this particular 5 resources of X to this particular guy, that is a P1, and I will perform him. So now he will release 320 resources, right? Yes. So we will end up with 8, 5 and 3. So we will end up with 853 resources, but these resources are not sufficient to complete this first request, right? Yes. So with that understanding, I think we can conclude that P2 is a permitted and P1 is a not permitted, right? So the most probable correct answer should be B, right? Yes. So just give me a second. Yes, the answer is correct. So B is the correct answer. Got it? Yes. So it's a quite easy and direct question based on our banker's algorithm, right? Yes. So now I hope everyone got a clear idea with respect to this. So in the next lecture, let us continue with the next question. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thank you.